Hey, oops, didn't set up. All right, now we can go. Let's hook up the Bible study also. But if all you are prophesying and unbelievers or people who don't understand these things come into your meeting, they will be convicted of sin and judged by what you say. As they listen, their secret thoughts will be exposed and they will fall to their knees and worship God, declaring, God is truly here among you. A call to orderly worship. Well, my brothers and sisters, let's surmise. Let's summarize. Same. When you meet together, one will sing, another will teach, another will tell somebody revelation God has given, one will speak in tongues, and another will interpret what is said. But everything that is done must strengthen all of you. No more than two or three should speak in tongues. They must speak at one time, and someone must interpret what they say. But if no one is present who can interpret, they must be silent in your church, meeting and speak in tongues to God privately. Let two or three people prophesy and let others evaluate what is said. If someone is prophesying and another person receives a revelation from God, the one who is speaking must stop. In this way, all who prophesy will have a turn to speak, one after the other, so that everyone will learn and be encouraged. Remember that people who prophesy are in control of their spirit. Remember that people who prophesy are in control of their spirit and can take turns. For God is not a God of disorder, but a God of peace, as all in the meetings of God's holy people. Women should be silent during the church meetings. It is not proper for them to speak. They should be submissive, just as the law always says. Let's go look at this in the King James, please. For ye all prophesy one by one, that all may learn and all may be comforted. And the spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophets. The spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophets. For God is not the author of confusion, but of peace. So, in other words, they work together. I just wanted to see what that was about. All right, Daniel 11, 19 through 25. He will take refuge in his own fortresses, but will stumble and fall, but see no more. And be seen no more. His successor will send out a tax collector to maintain the royal splendor. But after a very brief reign, he will die, though not from anger or in battle. The next to come to power will be a despicable man who is not in line for royal succession. He will slip in when least expected and take over the kingdom by flattery and intrigue. Before him, great armies will be swept away, including the covenant prince. With deceitful promises, he will make various alliances. He will become strong despite having only a handful of followers. Without warning, he will enter the richest areas of the land. He will distribute among the followers and plunder wealth of the rich, something his predecessors had never done. He will plot to overthrow the strongholds, but this will last only for a short while. Then he will stir up the courage and raise a great army against the king of the south. The king of the south will go to battle with a mighty army, but to no avail, for there will be plots against him. We'll get to the abomination of desolation and the rest of all that tomorrow. Love you very much. Ask questions anytime. That's what I'm here for.